tools designed to create non-consensual intimate images, targeting the problem at its source. And in addition to all of these actions, we expect technology companies to introduce the steps recommended by Ofcom's guidance on how to make platforms safer for women and girls without delay. And if they do not, I am prepared to go further. Because this Labour government believes tackling violence against women and girls is as important online as it is in the real world. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, this is not, as some would claim, about restricting freedom of speech. That's something that I and the whole government hold very dear. It is about tackling violence against women and girls. It's about upholding basic British values of decency and respect and ensuring the standards we expect offline are upheld online. And it is about exercising our sovereign power and responsibility to uphold the laws of this land. I hope this is a time when MPs on all sides of the House will stand up for British laws and British values and call out the platforms that allow explicit, degrading and illegal content. It is time to choose a side. Opposition MPs can either support the legislative action we are taking under the Online Safety Act, or they can ally themselves with those who think the creation and publication of sexually manipulated images of women and children is acceptable. And I say in particular to the one Reform MP sitting in this House that if they continue to call for Online Safety Act to be repealed, they are shamefully supporting scrapping protections that keep women and children safe. If I may, Madam Deputy Speaker, briefly, I'd like to address calls from many MPs and others, understandable calls for the government to end its participation on X. I really do understand why many colleagues have come to this conclusion when X seems so unwilling to clean up its act. The government will, of course, keep our participation on X under review. But our job is to protect women and girls from illegal and harmful content wherever it is found. And I think it's also worth bearing in mind, with 19 million people on X in this country, and more than a quarter of them saying that they use it as their primary source of news, that our views, and often simply the facts, need to be heard wherever possible. Madam Deputy Speaker, let me conclude by saying this. I believe, and the government believes, AI is a transformative technology which has the power and potential to bring around extraordinary and welcome change, creating jobs and growth, diagnosing and treating diseases, helping children learn at school, tackling climate change, and so much more besides. But in order to seize these opportunities, people must feel confident that they and their children are safe online and that AI is not used for destructive and abusive ends. Many tech companies want to and are acting responsibly, but where they do not, we must and we will act. Innovation should serve humanity, not degrade it. So we'll leave no stone unturned in our determination to stamp out these demeaning, degrading and illegal images. If that means strengthening the existing laws, we are prepared to do so, because this government stands on the side of decency. We stand on the side of law. We stand for basic British values that are supported by the vast majority of people in this country, and I commend this statement to the House.
Shadow Secretary of State, Julia Lopez.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and to the Secretary of State for advance notice of her statement. Last week, the public outrage was rightly expressed about the use of artificial intelligence to undress women and children in photographs by X's AI assistant Grok. The use of AI in this way, without consent, is wrong. It is disturbing, and in many cases, it is illegal. We support Ofcom taking enforcement action where an AI tool is used to generate illegal content, especially that of children. We support the government's stance on nudification tools. X itself has warned of